This isn't my official February TBR, but I just wanted to share some exciting news on what's coming up on the channel in Feb. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be talking about a brand new project that I'll be participating in for the month of February. This project has been created by the Bookish Bryants on their YouTube channel. Scott and Becky have created February Fantasy Stories. It's where a group of co-hosts come together and for the month of February read fantasy fiction, shorter works of fantasy fiction, and we'll be all reviewing what we've read on our channels and pulling them all together so Scott and Becky can present them. So it's going to be really exciting. Now I will be joining several booktubers like the Booklectic, the Bookish Bryants of course, Steve Donahue, Mindy's Book Journey, B&B Books, David Wiley, Michael K. Vaughan, Jason's Weird Reads, Jim Reads Too Slow, and the Nerdy Narrative, just to name a few. So what we're all going to do is select shorter works to read during February and talk about it all, which is going to be fantastic. Now the subgenres that we're going to be doing in week 1, it'll be classic fantasy. In week 2 it will be sword and sorcery. In week 3 it'll be dark fantasy, and in week 4 it'll be urban fantasy. So quite a wide variety of subgenres there, which I'm really excited about. And classic fantasy in particular isn't a subgenre I've read much of in the past, so I'm really looking forward to that, and I've got my picks ready to go. So without further ado, I'll reveal those now. So for my classic fantasy selection, I'm going to be reading Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. I'm really excited to read this one. I haven't read that since I was about 14. I think we read it in school when I was in year 8, which was just a few years ago. So I've forgotten most of what happens in it. Obviously I have watched the movie that got released quite a few years ago, but as for the book, I'm going in there pretty ignorant. So that'll be my first week. I'll review it on the channel and I'll submit that to the Bookish Bryants to showcase. So that's going to be really good. For week 2, sword and sorcery, I've actually decided to go with another short one, and this will be Conan the Conqueror. I've never read Conan fiction before in my life, so that's going to be a real eye-opener for me. These subgenres aren't really genres I've had a lot to do with, so it can only be good for my growth as a reader and broaden my horizons, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to read more of these subgenres in the future. But I think it's really good exposure for me to just come out of my comfort zone a little bit and try something new. Now week 3 for dark fantasy, I've decided to go with Mr. Be Gone by Clive Barker. I've read a little bit of Barker's work, which, as you know if you've read Barker yourself, is quite dark and freaky and that sort of thing. So don't know what to expect. I think it will be good, but only time will tell. And I'll be, as I said, I'll be reviewing these works on the channel, and should be good. And for week 4, I'm going to be doing my urban fantasy pick will be Jim Butcher's Side Jobs with Harry Dresden. I think that'll be really good for me because I've read the first 3 books, and I want to get a bit more knowledge about what Harry's done and monsters he's fought and supernatural enemies he's come across and that sort of thing. And I think Side Jobs will be a perfect way to do that before I get stuck into book 4 of the Dresden Files, Summer Night. So I am very excited about this. It's not my, these books will be on my TBR of course, but it won't be my full TBR. Obviously the works are short enough where I'll be able to squeeze in 2 or 3 more books in the month of Feb. So I may come out of February reading 7 or 8 books, which will be really good. But super excited about this project, and flattered to have been invited as a co-host to actually participate in this great project. And hopefully I'll be able to participate in more projects as time goes on. As always, feel free to leave feedback in the comments below, and I'll obviously respond to those. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll probably do a couple of videos just showing some book mail that I'm expecting, and it's not part of the original book haul I've just filmed not long ago, but there'll be a few bits and pieces coming in, and I'll share those with you as I get them. So until next time, see you later.